Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to part 2 of this very special edition of Share the Backline, a podcast where two washed local musicians wax poetic about gripes, triumphs, and the mundane. I'm your host, O'Brien.
And Beardley.
So this is part 2 of our trip over to Punks Junk to interview some of the vendors.
Yeah, if you haven't seen part 1, go watch it first.
Go watch part 1 first.
Or watch this one, then watch part 1, then come back and watch this one
Or
again.
you won't know what's going on.
No, it's...
No, I'm also glad we split it up because there's going to be like a lot of things to list for that way each one gets. So it's not just like
I think I'm still going to list
links and shit.
I think I'm still just going to link them both.
Like I'm still just going to make a bombardment of links.
It's a copy paste, dude. We'll be all right.
All right, cool.
But yeah, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. That's the first one I've heard in like 3 episodes.
It's better than Nicem.
Get a tattooed on my arm.
Nicem.
Nicem.
But yeah, so this one is Odd Creations, I believe.
Odd Generation.
Odd Generations. My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. She was really cool too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a cool interview.
This is where the band started playing.
Yeah.
Because I remember now watching it back. She's like, I'm sorry, she had her own like claw machine too. I wish I would have got like video of that.
You didn't get video of it?
I didn't. I think because we were just, at this point, we were like 30 minutes behind.
Yeah.
And it was starting to get pretty late.
We're on punk time.
Yeah, so. And I hadn't had a beer. I didn't have a beer the whole time. And it was at a brewery, dude. It was kind of.
Yeah, that's her booth was right next to the brewery, and that's where the band was playing. So it's getting real loud.
All right, let's play this.
All right, we're here at Odd Generation.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about your shop.
So I make everything handmade, all the way down to I print all my own fabrics too. So
nice.
like I don't have any fabric on me per se. Well, yeah, this printed. All of the embroideries I digitized myself.
Oh, sweet.
All the way down to this bag here. I made. Handmade.
Yeah, this one's really cool. The Mandalorian right
Yeah,
here.
I have the Mandalorian here, and
Those
also
are so
the Galactic
cool, like
Empire.
the colors you
Yeah.
used. Nice. I love
And
the colors on
like
those
the retro
my
style.
shoes.
Yeah, I like to do a lot of neon stuff as well, glow in the dark. You know, the retro Halloween.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
so mainly everything I do is Halloween. I do a lot of horror cons. But I also am really into music, so, you know, like I'm sprinkle a little bit of the rock and roll and punk into it. So now I'm
mix it all in.
bringing patches.
Have some fun.
The punk style patches where you sew them on, do studs and everything, but into the horror world by doing live action still shots of patches.
Nice. And
Yeah.
you've got
I really
some
like
blank
those.
vests and
They're
a
like
sewing
movie
machine back
posters.
there.
I
Yeah.
do. So I sew live. I have a bundle where you buy a vest.
That is such a. I mean, I don't know if it might be something like, oh yeah, a lot of people do that, but that's the first time I've heard of it. And
Like
it was-
sewing live.
Yeah, I was like the whole time I was like kind of looking back there, and she had a sewing machine sitting there.
I wish she would have had my size. I would have got one.
Yeah,
But I did buy a jean jacket because of it. So
yeah. You could probably bring it. And show
People who haven't, you know, maybe they don't have a vest yet or vest started. So a vest, you get a back patch, you get 2 small patches. I bundle it up for $50 and sew it all on for you while
Nice.
you walk around the event.
So if you
Yeah.
don't have your vest yet,
Yeah, you don't have a vest
he's-
yet, and
he's
all
been
the vests.
shopping around for
She was
a
pointing
vest.
at me
Yeah,
'cause I
all
was
the
like,
vests
I
that
don't
I
know
do,
what-
I get upcycled, and I get it from this cool shop in West Covina or Covina area called Drop Your Jeans. And all they sell is
Nice.
denim. Yeah, it's a cool name. But yeah, so everything's upcycled since there's so much denim already out in the world. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But yeah, I try and make my booth super interactive. The live sewing.
Adopt
I have the claw
denim.
machine with
Don't-
items that
tell us
I,
about your
yeah,
claw machine.
It was a whim purchase. Somebody put it up for sale, and I was like, I want that.
That's really
So
cool.
yeah, I make my husband lug it to events, and it's fun for the kids. It's only 50 cents, and I put some really cool stuff in there. There's shirts in there, and everything could be picked up. It really can. I've tried it. It can, and
Okay, that's good. You won't get swindled like the one
or
outside of
people,
Denny's
you'll
or
see 'em
whatever.
walking around the event. They've already tons of
lost so
people
much
have won,
money
so
at
it's pretty
Denny's.
neat. It's fun to see them win and
Nice.
just make it a fun experience in my booth.
And where are you guys from?
Ontario, we're
Oh,
just
nice.
right down the street. Yeah,
Local.
yeah, cool.
Sweet. And you guys
the band just stopped?
doing this every second Sunday
Every
of the
second Sunday.
month? I did it.
Got one. He got one.
Got one. Four interviews in. Yeah, so if you guys didn't catch that, like, she had a rack of denim vests that she picks up, and you find your size, and then you get the little patch bundle, and then she sews it up while you.
It's only $50.
Yeah.
You get 3 patches: a big old back patch and 2 smaller patches,
And have it hand sewed
while you shop.
While you shop, it's really cool. So definitely go check that out. And take the vest you just bought.
It's a whole jacket. I haven't decided if I'm going to cut off the sleeves yet or not.
Sleeves on.
All right.
Next month's going to be 90s themed, so that's going to be really fun
Awesome.
because that's, my generation. So
Yeah.
hopefully
90s
going to
kids
bring
only.
out,
Yes. I'm looking for somebody selling VHS out here.
Oh,
Big VHS
there
collection.
is, because somebody came to my booth and they had all of the original Star Wars where Han shot first and all
got
on
it.
VHS. So there's somebody here selling VHS.
Yes.
If you find SLC Punk, it's ours though, okay?
Yeah, so tell everybody where we can find your shop online or anything.
Yeah, so I'm online. I'm on every platform, including Facebook. But I'm active
the
most
90s
on
kids.
Instagram, and I'm Odd Generation Customs.
Odd Generation Customs.
Customs, yeah. And yeah, I'm most active on Instagram, but send me a DM, and I can make anything.
Will
Yeah.
you make baby vests?
Yes.
For this
oh,
guy?
yeah.
He has
Boom,
I
there you go.
have, does this reach? Follow me.
Yeah. Let's go. It's
So
investigative journalism.
I make baby clothes too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this one's even The Shining. Like I said, everything's like kind of horror and all that
Yeah.
I do. So I make everything, whatever I'm feeling. Sometimes it's dog clothes. Sometimes I do home decor. Right now it's been doing vests for people, and they've really been digging that, getting to customize it themselves.
Yeah, that is really cool. So they can go shop around and while your vest is being made, and then you can join the club.
Yep. I know. I'm hoping
Join
soon
the gang.
we'll see in the horror world all these really cool vests. Right now I have
I
black.
made that one, I
Yeah,
made that one, I made that
yeah. And it was like that at CreepyCon. It was really cool. Yeah, I
Nice.
was there last weekend vending, and that was really packed. That was fun.
That's really cool. So thank you for doing this, and then we'll take some B-roll of all your stuff. So we can
There it
show
is.
people what they can buy here, and we'll
Sweet.
look you up and everything. And
Sounds good. Thanks so much
Get your
for
vest
doing
made.
this.
Yeah. Shoot, that one was cool too.
Yeah. That's funny at the end. She's like, good thing I had my glasses on so nobody could tell I was stoned. She did a really good job.
Yeah. I wish I would
That's
have
a
got
cool
the
shop.
vending machine, dude.
Yeah.
That thing was pretty cool. And there was people using it, and somebody
Yeah.
won something while we were doing it.
Yeah, they had like a little line going.
Next is going to be Val's vinyl.
Oh, yeah.
Really cool dude. Had his baby out there chilling.
It's Baby Val. This is where I picked up my.
Hey everyone, sorry for the pause in the video. I just want to let you know this next interview, which is Val's Vinyl and Vending, had their van broken into and their entire inventory stolen. Check out his Instagram page. He has a list of stuff that was taken, and let's try to get it back if we can. So if you see something on that list, please reach out to him. I'll post a link right here to his Instagram. So let's get back to the video. Thanks.
all right, I'm here with Sean Olivares from Val's Vinyl and Vending. Say what's up.
Hey, how we doing out there? How we doing out there?
So
You dick. Tell him. Say what's up.
Talking to the mic.
Sorry, I'm doodling us on that.
Nice.
Does that look like us?
Yeah. Pretty dead on.
you moved here from Houston, Texas?
Yeah. I'm originally from Houston, Texas.
What?
So why am I so beady? Are we getting robbed? We're going to go downstairs. Nothing's going to be in.
I moved out here. Well, moved out to Los Angeles about, say, like 14 years ago.
Sweet.
Yeah. So we've been based in Koreatown. That's home for us.
Yeah.
And
Cake
well,
Town.
you can't see him, but that's Val right there.
Yeah, named after your son, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So we've been
He flipped
we've been
me
doing
off,
this
dude.
now for about I say like about 5 or 6 months. We say it was established in 2020 because that's when he was born. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
for the namesake.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I saw you put for best sellers go to the best buyers.
Yeah, indeed.
It's like hang on to stuff for people.
Yeah, because the thing is like, you know.
So we actually sent out like a pre-interview question list. This is the same one to everybody, and that was his answer. And O'Brien's like, "Oh, that's cool."
I thought that was funny.
With the records, it's like, I've got punk, hardcore, but then I've also got, I've got jazz, I've got electronic, I've got hip hop, got a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? So it's kind of just whatever someone sees and it piques their interest.
Yeah.
That's what sells best.
Yeah, that's where that's most good music is just like a little bit of everything.
Exactly, man. Yeah.
You gotta listen to it all.
Indeed.
So tell us about the other stuff you got. You got CDs and cassettes.
So yeah. In addition to our LPs, we've also got 7 inches. I've got some
I was hoping
old
you were gonna pull out a
copies
box
of
of
Fangoria for all you horror heads out there.
Nice.
Got a bunch of CDs. We've got. We'll be adding comic books and toys to the inventory at some point. It's just a matter of me getting everything graded and priced because that's kind of a slow process. So,
yeah, for sure.
And as well too, I've been booked Friday through Sunday for about the past 2 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So this is really starting to pick up steam for me. So
awesome. Yeah, you got a huge collection.
Yeah.
Are you planning on doing this every time? It's every second Sunday of the month.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can check them out here at Punks and Junk. And do you sell your stuff anywhere else? Online?
Yeah,
Like, tell us where
absolutely.
we can find you.
You guys can find me on Instagram, on eBay. Just look for Val's Vinyl and Vending. Most of it's just all one word. So again, that's Val's Vinyl and Vending.
Awesome, and they can contact you there and see if you have anything special that anyone's looking for.
Absolutely. Yeah. In addition to the email store, if someone wants to come do like an in-person appointment, again, we're located in Koreatown and shoot through as long as no one's allergic to dogs.
Yeah, and just take a look at the stuff.
Exactly.
really cool.
And as well, I do mail order as well. My Instagram has everything new that I get. I post on there. There's a link to my Discogs site on there as well.
Sweet.
And then if you just want to email me, same. valsvinylandvending@gmail.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Val, thank you
Nice
for taking time to do this.
See, I had to cut it off. But yeah, Val is pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's cool, dude. I just posted because he was like, oh, can you? Because after I bought the 7-inch, like, oh, can you take a picture and then tag me so I can share it? And I did just now before we started recording here. He shared it,
Nice.
like right away. But we were talking to like about how it's that the collector thing. He said you'd still make an appointment and like go through and just kind of look through everything.
Yeah.
And that's stuff like so that's why we stop at like Goodwills and stuff whenever we see one. It's like that. If there's something you're looking for your collection, it's one thing to just like do a search real quick on eBay and then pay a little extra because somebody's already found it and it's something that you want.
Yeah.
But it's
The finder's fee.
yeah, but that part of like actually finding it yourself and doing that hunt is like that's the juice right there. When you actually find it, that's where the buzz comes from. Is everything recording?
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Okay, cool.
All right, this one is My Art. I forgot the full name. My Art.
My Art Never Ends, right?
Yeah, My Art Never Ends. That's what it was. Miguel, right?
Manuel.
All right, we're here with Manuel from My Art Never Ends.
How's it going?
So, you say you're from Whittier, right?
Yeah, I'm from Whittier.
Hell yeah. So is this guy. Oh, from Montebello. Cool. Yeah, Whittier.
It's not the same. But it's Whittier Boulevard connects the two cities, so we're straight.
It's like where you hang out.
I used to take the 10 and the 50, so yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Tell us about how you got into your merch line here
Cool.
and your art and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty much an acronym for something I used to write graffiti wise, and then I got myself into some trouble, and I was like, you know what, I could maybe do something I enjoy and kind of make a living off it. You know what I mean? Which I hope to do eventually along the line, but right now it's more of a side hustle and stuff.
Yeah.
But I do everything from shirts, hats, pins,
Yeah, one's really cool.
skateboard decks, and then again original art as well.
Yeah, and you like have like graffiti supplies and stuff too?
Yeah, I do graffiti supplies. I didn't bring as much today, but everything from solid markers to spray paint, black books, graffiti tips and adapters and stuff like that.
Nice.
Markers. Yeah. But
So, do some street art.
yeah.
So tell everybody where they can find you online.
Yeah, you could find me on Instagram at My Art Never Ends. It's underscore in between each word, but even if you just do it as a solid My Art Never Ends is one word,
It'll
pop up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one that's on there that was me, but it was when I first created Instagram, so I got locked out of it. I don't know how, and I didn't know what was what, dude. When it comes,
making
when it comes to all the
fucking-
social media stuff, like I'm like I
Fucking
go
just making
brain farts all the time and stuff. So
Do you post on there like where you're gonna be and stuff?
yeah, as of now, like I've been kind of lagging on merch, so because I've been focusing more on throwing events. I'm hosting an event next week actually at Mayberry Park in the city of Whittier. It's gonna be a little skate event at the skate park right there. So
Oh, sweet.
yeah, in South Whittier. There's 2 skate parks in Whittier, which is crazy. But one's in Uptown, one's in South Whittier. I'm doing the one in South Whittier. So that'd be
South
cool,
Whittier,
too, yeah.
roll through. So when did you start? How long have you been doing like the merch and stuff, the hats and the shirts?
Honestly, I've been doing it on and off for 12 years. I've been taking like within the 12 years, I've been taking like a year break here, 2 years break here. So
Yeah.
But more recently, the past 4 years, I've been steady, consistent with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but on and off.
Dude, he
About
had one I
12 years.
wanted. It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
the two, like the long brushes that look like the deck brushes or whatever, and I made like a little X.
Yeah,
with,
that
Mine
was
Never
cool.
Ends. The hat was cool too. The one he's wearing, it has like Mine Never Ends on the side. Like if hats fit me, if I had a normal size head, totally would have fucking copped one.
He gave me a pin too.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, he did the
some-
coin flip.
Yeah.
Some consistency.
Yeah.
There's are you planning on doing this every second Sunday so people can
Yeah,
find you here?
All right, so
Professional, baby.
you
Yeah,
got this
showbiz,
one.
baby.
You got this one.
And then I completely forget.
No. You got this one, and then you totally mess up like the day his event is,
Oh yeah.
and he's like,
Thing, I'm not sure if it is a every second Sunday. Is that what they're doing?
That's when you were like, that's what they're telling us.
If that's the case, then yeah, I might be down to do that.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I might. If not every other
like,
every
then
other
yes.
month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely enjoy these this guy's events, Taco Punk's events. So
Yeah, hell yeah. You
Yeah.
got some bands going and stuff, some music, and you got some collectibles here too.
yeah, so I dabble with a little bit of everything. When I'm not strictly just doing my clothing line, I do
Definitely getting
toys and Hot Wheels, which is dope. If you haven't collected Hot Wheels yet, get into it.
Yeah.
You won't regret it.
It's like
Yeah.
it's a deep hole.
Yeah.
You can fall into.
Like yeah, you go in there and there's no coming back out.
Yeah, that's where we ran
His
into a
face
friend of
lights
ours.
up,
He's
dude,
like,
when
I'm
he
looking
talks
for
about
Hot
Hot
Wheels.
Wheels.
Yeah, I started with like maybe like 20 Hot Wheels, and then at one point I was like 15 grand worth of Hot Wheels and diecast cars.
Yeah.
I slimmed down, but yeah.
Yeah.
no, thank you. Like that's,
You would fucking.
I'd lose my.
You would lose your house, dude.
We'd come here to record. There'll be like half a camera.
Yeah.
It'll be like a pole or like the disposable cameras. Like, oh yeah, I got new cameras.
We just take pictures. Yeah, I got these little Simpsons figurines and playing cards and stuff. That's why I got them from this guy.
It can grow fast.
Yeah, keep putting them out, and we'll keep buying them.
Yeah.
All right, man.
That's
Thank
cool.
you for doing this. We'll take some shots of your,
God damn it.
merch and
Cool.
stuff, and then we'll post it. And guys, come check them out every second Sunday, hopefully.
Cool,
You
yeah,
know that's the
hopefully.
plan.
That's where I mess it up.
And if not,
And then
again,
next week, South
South Whittier
Skate Park. Hope you're
Yeah.
out there doing an event.
But again, yeah, Instagram, My Art Never Ends, and I constantly posting events that I'll be a part of, and if I'm not a part of it, I'm always promoting people that that mess with me. You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
support
for sure.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're here. So when we post this, it'll be that Sunday. So you're gonna see this
Saturday.
on Friday. So that Sunday, if you're not doing anything,
Saturday.
go down to the South Whittier Skate Park. Check them out.
Yeah. That'd be Saturday though. Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
I might see this the day after.
His face is like, yeah,
It's like,
okay.
we'll post it.
Yeah,
Before.
right.
Thanks, man.
Cool, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Cool.
Thanks.
Like, give me my mic for correcting me. No, he was cool too. I bought
Yeah.
a pin from him, and he gave us a pin. You got all the Simpsons stuff.
Yeah.
Who's next? Who's next? I think we only have 2 left.
Oh, the dog clothes, right?
Yeah.
Pet clothes.
And then taco, and then a special one. Well, we'll do the special one, and we'll save taco for last because, I mean, it was his event and stuff. So.
Headline.
All right, we are here with Ava Rose from Eva Rose Rocks, right?
Correct.
All right. And she sells sustainable rock and roll pet apparel and pet
Look
accessories.
at me, dude. I got it down. I got the
You're
thing
from-
hanging there. No,
Born
holding
and
it
raised
like
in
an
Highland
idiot.
Park,
Pointing at
but I
shit.
currently live in Claremont.
Yeah. Do you have a shop in Claremont, or you just this is where you make your stuff?
I make it there. I live there. Have my sewing studio in Claremont.
What's your address? Can I visit? Can you make me a clothes?
But I
Can
do
I
a
go
lot
home
of
with you
pop-ups.
now?
Nice. So you've been doing it for 10 years?
Yes, I've been doing this for
Wow.
10 years.
Yeah, it shows.
Thank
like
you.
all this stuff looks really high quality, and it's all sustainable and very cool. And you said your best seller is like the tank tops?
Yeah, my doggy tank tops. So I've got 13 sizes. Dogs come in all shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
So I try to be, what's that word I'm looking for? Size
Inclusive?
inclusive. Yes.
There
I've
you
got
go.
13 sizes. I've got stuff for Frenchies, Dachshunds, medium and small, and then extra small through 5X.
Cool. And you got these little collar hankies.
Yeah, the little bandanas, they're all made with t-shirts. I recycle
How dare you
t-shirts.
correct me.
They're all lined with recycled denim. They're super durable. You just
All right,
toss
thanks
them in
for
the
the-
washer if they get dirty.
I just
Cool,
walked.
that's really cool. How did you get into making this stuff?
I've always
Yeah, just pull the mic out of her.
Dude, the sheer volume of items that she's made by hand, and they all look like they were like not to say they're cheap, but it looks like they were like made by a machine.
Yeah. No, they were really.
This woman is a machine, dude.
Yeah. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Like
There was so much stuff, and all of it was like looks super high quality.
Yeah. It was like the attention to detail was put into each piece.
Yeah.
sewn, I cosplay, and just tinker around with the sewing machine.
Her
and I love
cosplay
thrifting.
has got to
I
be
love band
legit.
shirts. Band shirts have always been my thing since middle school, and I had a bunch of shirts I didn't wear anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't fit or they had holes, and I didn't want them to just sit in the drawer. So I chopped one up, made a bag,
That's how it
and
started.
it just like hit off. And just been doing.
All I do is cut the sleeves off. She's over here fucking created an empire.
Dude, what's cool is too is like they're not just her, but like a lot of these vendors that we interviewed and stuff, they all like repurpose clothes and stuff, which is really, really cool. What was it? Odd Generations. Like she just buys used denim.
Yeah.
So she doesn't put like new stuff out there, like me buying a new denim jacket. But yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And I should have bought that leather jacket that they had there too.
That one was fucking dope.
I don't know if it would have fit me though.
Doing it since then.
The origin story right there.
Right?
That's really cool. Let everybody know where they can. Do you sell your stuff online?
I have my Etsy store. She's currently not open
Etsy.
because Etsy's not cool. A lot
They're
of
hanging
the
you out to
stuff-
dry.
Right, exactly. So everything I make was once a t-shirt. Some of these shirts were licensed, so I have been hit with copyright
Oh,
infringement, even though they are repurposed. It's
Damn
kind
the
of this
man.
gray zone. Yeah, exactly. So what I like to do is just a lot of in-person pop-ups. Bring your dogs. I like them to try the clothes on, make sure they fit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
but
cool.
my Instagram is LA_Evil_Rose, and you can find me there.
And are you planning to do this? I think they're going to do it every second Sunday.
Yes, I am reaching. This is my second time here, and I plan on coming back.
Awesome. And then you post everything online, like where you're going to be and
Yes,
stuff, so people can
yeah.
come and check it out.
If you go on my Instagram, you can find my link tree and all my events and dates.
Nice,
are
yeah.
listed.
And there are all kind of different sizes and different accessories and
Dude,
stuff.
seriously,
Little
like-
vests and things.
She's got something for your dog.
Yeah, you were trying to get something because she like the vest that she had could have fit my boys right.
Yeah.
now. Like, and she made it, or I don't know if she made the vest, but she.
That was really interesting what she said about Etsy. She said that they like flagged her like 7 times or something. They finally took her short on. But they've got to do something where it's like, yeah, sure, they're licensed, but it's their
It's
old
repurposed.
shirts.
Yeah, it's repurposed. But the man has to make his money, dude. I think next week we're going to be talking about The
We're
man.
gonna get a mob hit on us. And just like the more you dug into what we're gonna talk about, you're like, I don't know if we should.
Yeah.
People coming at us.
Yeah.
This will probably be the episode we did the most research for.
Yeah. I think it'll be
By
like,
research, he puts on YouTube videos and falls asleep while I listen to them.
no,
Just kidding.
I sent you this.
Yeah, you
I
said
sent,
anyway.
I'm like, dude, you
'Cause
have.
we've been splitting up at work. She'll be
I miss you too, man.
she'll like, you send me a link, and I'm like, and then call me. I'm already listening to it.
Yeah, dude. That one. Fuck, another one.
Yeah, dude. That was gonna be good.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be like a first podcast where it's like an actual episode on one subject or something.
Yeah,
Because there's just so much to talk about, and
that'll be another 2-parter. And then that'll be the last episode you see us alive. Just kidding. And yeah, bring your dog.
Bring your dog.
There's like literally any size. So
Yeah.
you
Multiple
got a puppy,
genres.
you got a what's cracking big dog. Big dogs too. See, I get. I spend so much of my mind energy just trying to make you laugh. It was still, even though you were standing like 6 feet away from us.
what's cracking, big dog?
Even if you got a what's cracking big dang. You got a little dang, that's cool too.
What's cracking, little darn?
You got like I was following, there were dogs there and I was following them around with the mic. What's cracking, big dog? Holding the mic. So just like
Little dogs. Some of these vests might fit like small children too. If you
Yes. One-stop shop.
All right, Ava, thank you so much for
Thank you,
doing
guys.
this. Super cool.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff, guys. Again, I don't know if I know for sure I mentioned it in part 1. Part 2, this is something different, but it's same. All the links are in the description, in the show notes, and everything. Check them out. All these vendors are really cool. Yeah, we got 2 more. This one.
Oh, is this a special find?
Yeah, this one wasn't a. So we had somebody signed up, but they had car trouble, so they couldn't make it out. Even with that, we were still running so far behind.
Yeah.
And then, like if you saw on our Instagram, what?
That was the first one.
Chuck-
Dr. Pepper.
He's been chugging Diet Dr. Pepper since we got.
Which is fucking a mistake. This is a mistake. Should not be drinking Dr. Pepper.
So Eric was there. You know,
Yeah, we're running Eric.
our first guest on the pod, friend of the pod. He was there.
Mm-hmm. He did the Red Vine Challenge for us.
Yeah, so that's on our Instagram. Go check it out at Share the Backline on Instagram. And he let us know that there was somebody like actually pretty special to you know, like the SGV really and the punk scene.
Monterey Park. I think he mentioned it in his interview, and Gil also mentioned it on his interview.
Yeah, so this one was pretty sweet, and we had to bring in a special correspondent for this one.
Hey, what's going on? I'm special correspondent Eric.
He's like yelling into the mic like he's singing in front of.
He's pretty buzzed.
Yeah. Well, he mentions it.
Valdez on the scene at Junk and Punk Flea Market, and I'm here with Javier Arellano, one of the, I guess, unsung heroes of many young punks' formative years, or something like that. I don't know. I'm really stoned. So that's off of the dome. But he was the founder of Trash City Records in Monterey Park.
Trash City Records. In
What
Monterey
started
Park.
in
Shout out. So some of you watching might recognize his face because he was the guy just standing behind the counter. Every once in a while, there was like 1 or 2 other guys, but they looked like they were like his cousins or brothers. Or
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
I
he
don't
was the
remember.
man.
I don't remember this store at all, dude.
Dude, it was right there, right by ELAC, like on Atlantic. So it's like if you were at Atlantic Square,
Yeah.
you know the street where you know where
I know.
where the McDonald's is.
Yep.
Yeah, it's right across the street from that. So it's like from Atlantic, it's like just half a block up. It was right on the corner.
opened up in Monterey Park in 99, right?
98.
98, sorry. In 98, damn, look at you with the mic, all fucking like. In 1998, in like right across the street from the McDonald's in Monterey Park, right by ELAC. So, you know, if you know, you know. And if you know, your band probably also played a show there, or you went to see a band there, or you bought CDs there. You know what's up. All right, so start with the interview, Doc. I don't have any questions. I know the dude. There you go.
All right.
You look
familiar. Yeah, I played there. Who knows? What it might have been.
I don't think I had a full beard when I was 15.
Good run. Okay, yeah, your face looks familiar, but there's so many bands that played there. I mean,
absolutely. Like Eric said, it's like one of the, for a lot of bands, the first place they got a chance to play. So it was really cool to have a place that, one, didn't make you sell tickets, and two, actually let you play. You know, a lot of places would be like kind of scared of like having shit destroyed and stuff. But yeah, it was a really cool place to watch your friends play and watch other bands play that you haven't seen. But yeah, it was a huge part of the music scene back then.
Yeah, to me, just the fact that someone was playing in a band was, I think, cool enough.
The jacket you wanted.
So I figured.
No, this is the reason why I wanted it. He just looks so cool.
He's like fucking Miles Davis cool, this guy.
I mean, it wasn't any trouble on the store's part to let anyone play there. And if we were to sell a few records for it, you know, it was win-win. So I didn't mind. Sometimes, you know, there was no one there. The band would play to me. Other times, I mean, it was big. I'm sure you were at some of those. Like when, I know when Union 13 played there, it got ridiculous, and
it got
I think Street Trash from Long Beach played. I forgot what location, and that was also big. We had, I think, 3 straight years of Saturday in-store shows. They were always like at noon, but it was just nonstop. So I think after a while, people just kind of took it for granted, like, oh, I'll be there next week. So after a while, we just stopped because it was just a lot of work.
Yeah. I remember some of them were so packed we would have to watch them from like McDonald's across the street. We'd just go get soda
because that little corner,
just, like, watch it, just stand there.
Yeah, that was best times, good times. Absolutely.
Did you ever get any blowback from the cops or from
No,
ELAC itself, or did they just leave you alone?
No, as a matter of fact, we were very lucky that the cops and the city never said anything.
So before this interview, like, we were packed up, ready to head out. We were just hanging out with Eric and talking shit. And then him disappearing.
Yeah, he's like, you all right, guy? Gotta go. Oi, oi. No, but yeah, he was like, hey, you know who's over there? Is fucking Javier from Trash City Records. We're like, holy shit. He's like, I don't know if he'll do it. I was like, that'd be cool if we got him up here for a whole episode. He's like, he doesn't even know what the fuck a podcast is. And when he pulled out his phone, he was like, oh shit, you have a smartphone? He was like, the last time he saw me, he had a flip phone. Did we catch any of that? Because I was like, shut up, you with your fucking MapQuest.
Might have, I don't know. Because our battery was dying too, so like it was like literally blinking. Yeah. I had extra batteries, but I was like, stop the interview, let me change it.
Yeah, stop talking. That's the coolest guy you've ever met.
At either location?
Neither. The only time we
Shout out to Monterey Park PD.
The only time we had the cops show up was when we had our anniversary show. It was like we didn't do a 5-year, we did like a 6-year. But of course, you know, that was a store. And Big Mike, you all know Big Mike. He set up the back line, so just bands were just plugging in. So we were able to get, I think, 12 bands in before the cops showed up.
Nice.
Because they plugged in and they jumped behind the kit, and it was
they shared the back line.
Left Alone played, Los Creepers. It's just all these bands played. It was awesome. We had like
with the solid back
people there
line,
all
you get
day.
12 punk bands in like
that was the best time ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about it. It's not only like to see bands, but a lot of people got their first like punk record or
Oh, really?
album or T-shirt or sticker or whatever there that like.
That's cool, man. I mean, I'm glad. You know, I get the feeling that those kids were already cool because they wanted, well, because you know they wanted to walk into a store like that. They didn't have to,
They
you know,
were
because
already cool.
I mean, a lot of kids just walked on by, you know. But it was, I figure, the kids who had the balls to go see what that Dead Kennedys thing was.
Yeah.
You know, why was
The
there,
Black Flag.
you know, that fucking Cambodian man being killed on the cover, you know, and then. Yeah, they just, you know, I saw a lot of kids like really just go from, I guess, normal looking, and as soon as they walked into the store, and then I'd seen them get older, and yeah,
More
then they would
spikes
just,
and
you know, they
shit.
would come into their own. You know, I saw
Oh,
like
your spikes are really coming in.
skater kids, and they were like punk kids, and then they were like skinhead kids, and then. Or they were goth kids, and you know they just kind of came in. They came into their own, and it was awesome to see that. You know, I
That
was
when Eric
you know, a
told us
small part
talking
of
to
that.
the mic.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely part of it. So tell us about your.
Dude, the booth like right behind him, they had the because it was on Sunday, so Super Bowl Sunday. So they had the game. They had their TV on outside, and and it was cold, so they plugged in a heater, and the generator's just like, nope, I'm working overtime right now.
Your tent here.
Oh, well, I mean, it's essentially what I used to do at Trash City Records, but just very, 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 very small. Now this is just like I do so I can, I guess just be happy, you know?
Nice.
I have to be around music.
Yeah, do something you love.
I mean, I opened my record store when I was 24. You know, so
Yeah, Eric's flipping
I always
out.
felt like I guess I had an epiphany when I was a kid and thought like where was the place that I was always the happiest at, and it was always at a record store. So so I do the same thing here. So I mean I talk to people who I guess who aren't squares, you know. I mean you walk through life and people just don't know anything, and you come to places like this and people know, they just know it, you know. They're hip, they're cool, you know. They get it, and you don't have to explain the difference between, you know, death metal and black metal and punk and oi, you know. You just get it. And you know, those are the people I still want to hang out with, and until I'm even older. So
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing this. And you can
absolutely,
catch
man.
them,
Thank you guys for going to the store. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
What a fucking cool guy.
Dude, we like he was telling us like stories about his son and stuff, and he's like, yeah, he got bored of like punk at like 10.
Yeah, he was over punk at 10, and like he seemed like he got offended by it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Dead Kennedys aren't smart enough for me. That he was like into like math rock and stuff. He's like, I can't get into this.
And what was really cool too is like his story about I think Eric had mentioned like, oh, you know, about something about reading, and then he's like, yeah, I would just open up the shop and put on a record and read a book. Like,
yeah, just kick my feet up, and you know, I was like, if anybody was in there causing trouble, I could just
kick him out
because it was mine, it was my house.
And I think he said he works in the library now or something.
Yeah, and he was like trying to make it like find parallels, but he's like, yeah, he's like in LA, right?
Yeah,
the library thing is like, it's the same exact thing. I get there and I'm surrounded by knowledge, which is like records, you know, music knowledge, and at the library you're surrounded by books. It's like, and the people are just as crazy. It's like, I get there, I'm surrounded by knowledge. I just open up a book and kick my feet up, and then I just watch a bunch of crazy people because it's the same thing.
Yeah.
What a cool fucking interview that guy was.
And that was just like random too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he was a super cool dude. And we talked. I wish we would have got more, but you know, that would have been basically like a whole episode just hanging out there talking to him and stuff.
It's funny. I was like, you should probably didn't even know what a fucking podcast is. That guy's still living in fucking analog. Like, but that is like somebody who is of music.
Yeah.
Just it didn't mention playing in a band or playing any instrument or anything. He was just there for the enjoyment of listening to something that fucking just resonates with you.
Starting at 24, dude.
Yeah, he said he paid for that spot right there, right next to Atlantic Square, right between fucking what would have been Music Plus and the Warehouse
Tower.
Sorry, $500 a month.
Dude, you go there now, it's probably like $2,500 a month.
Yeah, maybe like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
$2,500. Prime location, and he said sometimes he would like go weeks without seeing anybody.
But he had saved enough money.
Yeah, he saved money, and he made connections with the distributors and stuff, and he went into all of that, and that was really cool because a lot of the distributors were just getting in, and he was like just paying them cash because they didn't like, who the fuck's this 24-year-old kid fucking buying records? And then after a few times of buying, then he's like, yes, I'm a wholesaler now. That's what he said. Like, then he was getting deals and stuff, and then they were all helping each other out.
And this was a time before internet, before social media and stuff.
It was like, right before.
He said he like put out an
So
ad
just on the phone calling people up.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, really cool dude.
Yeah, he put an ad out on the, I forget the name of the magazine.
Yeah, I did too.
But yeah, he didn't do any advertising or anything. It was basically just like if you walk by or if you go to a show there or whatever, and then like so like some kid walked in with the magazine. He's like,
yeah,
I didn't know you were here this whole time. Like, you were right down the street.
All right, so this is this last one. This is Taco. I mean, the guy that owns Taco Punks.
What a cool dude.
Taco Punks. I'm sorry. Really cool dude. A lot of cool stories. He kept saying like he's mentioning his age, like 35. Like that's basically between us.
Right between.
But like, man, the stories. We're gonna have him up because I think like I really want to have him up. Like,
yeah, he's a talker.
The stories that he has. But yeah, this is Taco, the last one.
All right, we are here with the man, the myth, the legend, Chris from Taco Punks.
What's up?
So you set all of this up.
Yes, so this is a little adventure that we got going. It's called Punks Junk Flea Market. For those of you guys who are familiar with us, we've been throwing punk shows for quite a while, man. And we wanted to do something specifically to focus on a lot of the vendors. There's a lot of small businesses in the punk industry that don't really know how to get started or don't know what to do. Because a lot of these people, to be honest, I don't even want to put it on blast, but we don't even have business license. You know what I mean? A lot of us are just trying to make it with not knowing how to do it. So I figured, hey, let's do something like
Outlaws,
because we have shows that we focus on the bands, but this specifically focuses on the businesses and try to get up there and get known and get out there. And as we grow, they're growing too. So it's kind of like a family little connection thing.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's cool. Because like we started the podcast to focus on the bands, but also the bands and the music and everything influence so much more. Like some people you can't like play an instrument or whatever, you really didn't really get into that scene, but you can like make shirts.
I mean, that's pretty much what punk is, man. A bunch of motherfuckers you can't really play
like, I don't know,
music. They just got together. Like, hey, I remember being in bands that not one of dude. I don't even know how to play the bass, but the homie's like, hey, bro, I got a bass. Could you be the bass player? I was like, I guess.
Yeah.
Just hit a bunch of strings just to play, man. You know what
like,
I mean?
hey, go buy a drum set. You're the drummer. Like, oh shit,
bro. I'm pretty sure if any of you guys are familiar with the punk scene, you know, I'm 35 now. I've been involved with this since I was 12. Born and raised in the SGV, but you know, we all support all the scenes all over. You know what I mean? And everybody has their culture and their different scene. And I'll tell you, back then it was wild, man. And you know, we never went anywhere. We seen it go, we seen it come, we seen it go, we seen everything in between. But I'm glad to say that we are part of it growing once again. And believe me, there's bands out here that are blowing it up too, man.
Taking the last of my stuff.
And that feels awesome to be older and being able to acknowledge.
They're making 3 trips.
He has the third trip. They're at the Xboxes now. One thing, what he said is like, we're still here and we've watched things come and go, and that's really fucking it's true, man. The longevity of punk rock and like heavy music has just been we talked about it with people getting bamboozled with breakup and reunion tours. Like there's always going to be that it's just the fucking the wheel keeps turning. There's always going to be new people that are a replenishment of people that haven't been burned by something like that. And it's just like there's always going to be that replenishing of angsty teenagers or people that are just outcasts and need somewhere that they go to, like this fucking just decades of this backlog, this catalog of music and influencers. There wasn't not like social media influencers, but people that have been influential in the scene and fucking speak to you through their music, and that's just fucking never gonna die. It's just gonna keep going. It might not make like top charts or whatever, but we'll talk about that on the next episode. Charts and how fucking bogus they are.
We're really gonna try not to get unalived.
Cock soaps. Fight me, YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. But dude, yeah, it's.
He loves weed. I'm gonna do it, dude. I'm gonna find the clip because there's a clip of O'Brien.
He's like, when you clicked it on the mouse, it was like the longest, like the long. It was like a super long clip, and right where you clicked it, it's just cocks up.
I'm excited for the wieners soaps.
Oh yeah, and then that clip. I'm excited for the wieners
soaps.
What's happening? You know what I mean?
Yeah, to kind of like help people out and watch them grow into like what you used to be. And
for sure, man.
Like,
it makes you realize that a lot of these bands that get signed and all this other stuff, like there's quite a bit of bands out there that I grew up listening to in the backyard scene, and now they're doing something big. You're like, damn, I remember when they're in the backyard. Yeah. You feel happy for them. You feel proud to say like I was there when they were nothing. Now I wouldn't say nothing, but just getting started, and now they're making it big, and that's awesome to see, man. And I want to see that with all the vendors here and all the bands that are involved with our events too. You know,
for sure. That's like one of my favorite things about.
I remember when I was a kid. Because I knew, like, even before I started going to, like, backyard shows and stuff, I knew of them. And I remember asking my older brother, because I would, like, see these bands, like, who the fuck was it? I think it was, like, Hoobastank or something, or Linkin Park or something. I saw this band on TV. And I was thinking, I was like, I can't, like, I asked him, like, how did these bands make it? Mm-hmm. Like because if these bands played in a backyard, that the backyard shows that I knew of, like they would fucking just get eaten alive. Yeah. And I was like, but that's where bands start. Like in my head, that was the only place to start, was playing like hardcore punk backyard shows. And I remember he told he was just like, what the hell? But he's like, yeah, he's like, that's where you start, but then you sell out and you start making the money and you end up on TV. I was like, oh. I was like, so you can start there and to like be fucking true and just like keep playing that, or like you can get enticed by money and corporate greed
or the mafia
or the mob. Tune in next week.
Yeah, oh my god, we gotta stop.
Like the punk rock scene, it's not having that famine mentality where we can all come up together and help each other out and everybody can eat.
You know, I don't want to put too much out there, but I feel like, you know, the punk scene, I think that's why I always felt connected to it, you know what I mean? Because we were the outcasts. We took in the weirdos, the nerds, the fucking whatever you want to be. We were accepting to everybody, man. That's why you felt a part of it, because you were outcasted from whatever was hot at the time. And it's like, I don't like that, you know what I mean? And everybody was always welcoming, you know what I mean? Of course, in every culture, you're going to have people who hate on you, but, you know, that comes with the territory. I mean, look at us, man.
Yeah, you always got your home base to come home to, and that's your chosen family.
Yeah,
right?
You know what I mean? Hey, I'm like I said, I'm an older dude. I got all the, hey, some guy asked me the other day if I was spiritual. I said, yeah, man, I guess you could say that. He says, I could tell because you're real holy. Holy, got it in the face, man.
Yeah, but he got you. You're like, yeah, actually,
yeah. But when I thought about it, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna straight use that. And if you see this video, man, I totally stole that from your girlfriend.
Nice, dude. So I'm smelling a lot of deliciousness. So tell us about your tacos.
So hungry.
Yeah, man. So not only do we have our tacos, okay, we have a dude doing pizzas, we have funnel cakes, we have bacon wrapped hot dogs, and of course we're doing tacos. We're Taco Punks. Most people know me. My name is Chris, but most people know me as Taco or Taco Punk. Ain't nobody really, no one knows me by Chris. But yeah, man, we're always cooking it up. But some of our favorite things to cook is our asada and our vegan pastor. Our asada is made with ribeye steak. We cut it off the bone. We do everything from scratch, from our marinade and all that. So everybody who has had us, and this is why we have a good clientele and a good customer base, because, you know, it's not just the food that we're connecting with, but we connect with everybody over that. And who doesn't mind a good taco and some great beer? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's hand in hand. So
yeah, having good conversations over some good food, some good tacos.
That's one thing, bro. You get me a microphone. Hey, see, my wife already knew that this was a problem, because she says I'm like, what's that guy from from The Office, man. Whenever he gets a microphone, he has to go get on it.
Michael Scott.
Michael Scott. There we go. I'm the Michael Scott of microphones, man. So there we go. Give me a mic. I'll talk for hours, dude. So yeah,
Nice,
it's awesome, dude.
man. So how did you just tell us really quick how you got started with the tacos and stuff like
So,
with that aspect of it?
well, I'll try to keep it short and simple, but it's kind of like a long story on how we kind of got started. I'm a recovering addict. With my recoverness, you know, I still played in a band, you know what I mean? And I didn't have anything really solid and stable in my life. I was bouncing around from job to job and all this other stuff. And while playing in a band, you know, my wife would kind of get me like, hey, why are you playing in a band when we need to be focusing on making money and working and stuff like that? And, you know, it kind of clicked. There's this one day we were playing in a show, and it was a cracking show, okay? This was a show, I believe, in La Puente, and it was our turn to go up, and everybody was gone. And I said, where did everybody go? I was like, hey, dude, I know we don't suck this bad, man. You know what I mean? I was like, what the hell? As soon as I walk out, there was a taco truck like 4 houses down, and all the punks were in line for tacos. And it kind of like was a light bulb going off, man.
Like,
it
you
kind of made
hungry
sense.
motherfuckers.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, it only made sense. It only was like, hey, how come no one does tacos in the backyard, you know? And when I thought of that, it's not like no one's done it, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure people are doing it, but I don't think no one's really branded it. And that's exactly what I did. I kind of branded doing tacos for the punks, by the punks in the backyard. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's why one of our first logos it's called Chaos and Creation in the Backyard, because we're creating chaos and creation. You know what I mean? So that was pretty dope. When you've been there and done that, you got lots of stories, and a lot of people could talk about them. You know what I mean? And if
Talk
you were
about them.
hey, taco about that. Hey, if you were there, then you know what's up. You know what I mean? I mean, for instance, I could throw one of these shows out. It was probably 2003-ish. We had Dr. No. We had The Voids. It was Threatening Verses. And we had Circle One. Now, if you guys know about those bands and know about that lineup, that is a great lineup. And this was all in a backyard. Okay, that's the kind of punk shows that used to be in the backyard back in the day. Now they're playing legit awesome fucking venues, which is dope. But for a backyard time, man, I just remember it breaking out into a huge fight. Someone pulled out some pepper spray and just started spraying it up in the air. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that were there, because there was over 500 people. They're all probably around my age, because 2003, come on, like, who's really here that was, you know what I mean? Yeah. It was about that time, you know what I mean? And they started spraying pepper spray, and that just caused chaos. Everybody started going wild, man. It's just random. Like, if I was next to you, you get punched, bro. That's it. Yeah. And then it just turned crazy. So then we all kind of
no hard feelings where you're getting punched right now.
You know what, bro? I just told that to one of my buddies, man. I think I fought most of all my friends, but we're like the bestest friends. I kind of like, you kind of have to test each other's manhood without like, hey, for sure. Oh,
yeah.
It's either
it smooths out, and then
it's either you rank out and be like, hey, man, you punched me, or you be like, hey, bro, that was a good punch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have
like,
feelings hurt.
But it's different. We live in a different time and era now. I guess you text them like, something I hate
fuck you and see what they say.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. It's different times, man. But yeah, hey, you guys, this is a great event. This is our new thing. Like I said, Punks Junk Flea Market. This is going to be every second Sunday of the month. We're going to be out here with different acts. And we plan on switching it up. So I want people to know that it's not just punk rock music. We support the metal scene, rockabilly scene, all those people out there. For instance, next month, which is March 12th, I don't know when this will drop.
For that one,
we're going to have a 90s throwback. So we have Nirvana, Sublime, System of a Down, and we're talking in the works of trying to get a No Doubt tribute band. And it's going to be awesome. We already got a great response for it. So I hope to see you guys out there. Hope to see you out there. And just get ready, man. Supporting the small businesses. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Thank you, Taco.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, man. Tacos, really good dude. Thank you so much for doing that. Everybody, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that. I had a great time there, dude.
Yeah, it was cool. It was so funny when he said, like doing tacos in the backyard, and nobody really branded it. And we were talking to Eric after. He's like, the tacos are good, but the fact that they're punk rock makes them better.
Yeah,
they're like culture and culture, like Mexican culture, but also punk rock culture. Mexican punk culture. Having fucking punk rock tacos.
Rocker food tacos.
That dude, that fucking the vegan pastor tacos were so fucking good.
Dude,
and you had the
asada ones. They were really good.
When I posted the picture of the tacos, and then Omar hit me up. He's like, "Hey, that dude throws cool shows," and he's like, "But it's like he always promises tacos, but they're always they always run out
Yeah.
before.
I'm surprised
it's like by the time we're done playing, they're always out of tacos already.
Everybody had a plate of tacos. It felt like that was walking around. They had a plate of tacos. I'm excited for that to go back there and just
fucking
because at that point
get there early, eat a plate of tacos, and then wait a little bit, and then go back.
At that point, I was pretty hungry.
Yeah,
'cause, we got there like at 11:30ish, and it was like it was close to it finishing, so it's like close to 4.
Yeah,
we hadn't really ate. Maybe not even cookies.
No, just a couple monsters.
Yeah, water. No, I had a really good time, dude, and you did a fantastic job, dude. I'm really,
thank you.
Really stoked and proud of you for doing that.
I was nervous.
Don't worry, I'll show you how to man the cameras and
so you can get up there.
Yeah,
we get back and there's no footage.
Well, that's why we need a camera person.
Like, look,
so if you're interested,
yeah, camera person, video producer,
yeah, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you have anything else for this one, dude?
No, I'm just excited to go back to the 90s punks and junk, eat some fucking tacos, hang out with Taco,
buy a bunch of more stickers and stuff.
Yeah, I'll definitely take more cash.
Yeah. Again, if you guys really like this, we've discussed like doing it again. Maybe the next time, maybe not next month. We'll probably do something like this again, but in the near future, like getting a booth where people could come up and hang out with us and talk to us and stuff, not just vendors, but like anybody, be there all day, just hanging out, selling some merch,
I gotta make merch.
Yeah.
Do like a live podcast and then you can just edit fucking 6 hours of footage.
Yeah. Put it all on Patreon behind a paywall. You gotta pay to listen to this. No, but I just want to say thank you again to all the vendors that took time from basically their job. Selling there was their job, and that's you guys that signed up. I really do appreciate it. It was a lot of work, like just getting everything set up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I felt bad because we were running late. And people were coming, hey, are you, dude, I missed my time. I'm like, no, it's on us.
Yeah,
we'll get to you. So
punk rock time.
But again, thank you, everybody. And thank you for doing an amazing job.
Thanks for setting it up. I had fun.
Yeah, dude. Looking forward to it. But I'm also looking forward just to, coming here and hitting record and
angering the mob.
Yeah. So, guys, if you haven't checked, it's pretty late. We're gonna end this episode already, but there's a part 1 to this. If you're just seeing part 2, check it out. YouTube.com/@ShareTheBackline. Find us on Instagram @ShareTheBackline. Find the links, or at least Instagrams to everybody that was featured on here, the interviews and stuff, and. While you're watching this, I hope you're having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening.
Yeah, have one of those.
All right, guys, we'll see you later. Peace.